Hello, welcome to my Paris apartment. No, but really, here we are again in this beautiful apartment in Paris 2 years later, right? Here once more for another 30 days. And the last time I was here was 2 years ago when I came here for culinary school, and I just loved it so much. This time there's really no agenda. It's really just about living, breathing, and just being in a different city, trying it out, seeing if it's a good fit. Before I get into all of that, let me just show you around this gorgeous, gorgeous apartment. It's so pretty here. The view is amazing, but we're slowly gonna walk you through it. So right here is the entrance. I feel like there's some sort of like wabi-sabi elements going on. The owner of this place really put a lot of thought into designing it. This is the bathroom, which, hello, it's so pretty. And there's just, again, so much light in here. This is the bedroom, which it is way too messy and way too sweaty. But now here, this is why I wanted to stay here so much. Look at how beautiful this kitchen is, this living space, the balcony. Seriously though, I feel like if I ever get around to buying a place, this open style kitchen, I'm gonna take so much inspo from, with the light flooding in from outside and just this dining table, perfect for hosting. Oh my gosh, the buggies are in. Also, these are all the little condiments that I brought over. It's mainly the soy sauce that I really like, yuzu, olive oil, and wasabi mayo, as well as a little bit of this yuzu barbecue sauce. And then yesterday I also managed to grab some balsamic vinegar and olive oil. It's technically my pantry essentials for this trip. I'm not sure yet how much cooking I'll actually be doing given this heat right now, but my hope is that this month I'll be able to cook a lot more than last time because of how much time was spent in school. But if you look at my fridge right now, it is quite literally just stocked with a million bottles of water and electrolytes, because that is how I am surviving right now. But also, of course, I have to show you the view outside. This is the balcony, and then look at that, just gorgeous. There is unfortunately a lot of construction going on outside right now though, because I think everyone is trying to get the work done before it gets crazy hot. Right now it says it is 82 degrees Fahrenheit, but it goes up to 97 and the sun literally doesn't set until 9:58. So can't blame them. The heat is just, I'm sweating even just standing here. While I'm here though, I just wanna quickly put together a dip, something to cool down with, something summery, and just enjoy while I talk a little bit more about this Paris journey. Oh my God, we finally have a nice breeze coming in. This heat wave has truly been something else. So I feel like a lot of the streets during like prime hours during the day are just ghost towns at this point because everyone's trying to avoid being in the sun. Sweat. I did actually get here around 2 days ago, just in time for the Bruno Mars concert, which I love. And seeing with the crowd here was just incredible. Let me tell you, Parisians love Bruno Mars. The energy was just so good. I loved it. I just love being able to enjoy music with different people around the world, experience how they do concerts, how they enjoy music, which is also why it was so incredible that I was also able to be here this past weekend for Fête de la Musique, which is basically World Music Day, this one day of the year, and everybody sort of just on the streets. There's like all different kinds of music. There's rock bands performing, there's DJs, there's of course jazz. somehow there were bagpipes, like just a full mini Scottish bagpipe band. That was incredible. Also, can I just talk about how much I appreciate that they sell chopped parsley and garlic like this at the supermarket? Just makes it super easy. I actually made a pasta yesterday night with this exact mix and it was delicious. But yes, going back to what I was saying about doing Paris for a month again, you know? Last time I feel like I came for a very specific purpose. I did bread school and I loved it so much. And this time I came with no agenda. I didn't book anything in advance, no classes or anything, even though I'd like to do it again at some point. I think it was just because last time when I was here, there was something about, you know, the pace of life here, the lifestyle, the way they just like enjoyed being alive. I think that feeling was something that I responded to a lot, something that I really appreciated. It was just something that I feel like I almost lost a little bit of after having lived in New York City for so long and just, you know, being in that sort of grind mentality. Even working for yourself, it's something that I feel like doesn't really go away when you're in that bubble of sorts. I think ultimately too, I've just always been somebody who, I guess I value experiences over like actual material things. And I do of course want to say that I'm very aware that being able to do something like this, you know, just like get up and do a month in Paris is not a normal thing. It's something that I'm very grateful for. But I actually think that's a big reason of why I wanted to make this happen, right? Like I feel like I'm in this like very unique, very weird season of my life where I have both the flexibility and the means to make something like this happen. So I don't know, it almost feels irresponsible to not take advantage of something like this, regain that perspective on life, and I think that is a big part of the why I really wanted to do this again. Meanwhile though, this is shaping up to look pretty good. I guess it is actually more Italian than French. It's basically a riff off of the caprese salad pasta that I made. I was also thinking while I'm here, because there's so much good bread, that maybe I'll start like a bread dip series. All the dips that can help you enjoy as much baguette as possible. So also maybe traveling some more around Europe. I mean, that's the beauty of living on this continent. I feel like traveling within Europe is such like a easy, accessible thing to do when you're here. I gotta live a little while I'm here. Let's give this a taste. Delicious. This is what that's looking like. Dunk my baguette in. I know it's early, but I'm thinking I might just pour a little glass of wine to enjoy with the baguette and the dip. And here I am on my new Parisian balcony. What a joy. A little windy today, but oh my God, I am so grateful for wind right now. I will say though, this balcony was like a big reason why I wanted to stay at this specific apartment. Beautiful neighborhood of Montmartre aside. Remember when I did that function health blood test a while ago? Well, my results came back and it turns out I am deeply deficient in vitamin D, which was honestly kind of crazy to me and kind of concerning because I don't feel like I'm that much of a cave woman. But apparently it's something that tracks, especially after a very brutal New York City winter. As it turns out, you can feel totally fine, but still have things going on internally that you might never even know about. That's kind of the whole point of doing the blood test. So thank you Function Health for flagging that and sponsoring this portion of the video. They helped me look at 100 plus biomarkers and turns out I had a few things that were out of range. So now I'm actively consuming more fatty fish and also spending more time in the sun with lots of sunscreen. I did also buy vitamin D supplements as a backup, but this balcony is where I plan to make all the changes. Fingers crossed I'll have significant improvement when I go in for my 6-month follow-up visit. You can check Function Health using the link description box below. As always, the first 1,000 people who use my link will get a $25 credit towards their membership. Now I can properly soak up my vitamin D while eating this delicious bread dip. The baguettes here are just so good. This was really just from a neighborhood boulangerie like 5 minutes away from me. And it's delicious. Beautiful golden crust. Soft and chewy on the inside. This is the life. I want to show you. This is my view, by the way. This is my pav. Very, very pretty. And obviously, my bread right here. Montmartre is so picturesque. I stayed at a different neighborhood last time, but this neighborhood has all these like beautiful cobble roads. Very steep, lots of stairs. I just want to stay here forever. I am enjoying this morning before it gets deathly hot. Last night I was just sitting on the floor next to the fan. But for now, we enjoy Paris. I'm so happy to be back. I have a whole month here. I'm gonna be traveling to London next week, so you might see a London vlog coming soon, but other than that, just soaking it all in. I love it here.